start game. And let me pull this over the proper side. Crazy versus Zeda, game 1 in our Hittite finals. No, the Hittite last round of quals, the last game in the last round of quals. He's gonna see that and hopefully not dock that. Gonna see that it's deep, but I think he'll realize that it's against the edge of the wall pretty quick. Yeah. Well, Zeda, got a nice map. 3 Ellies, Berry, Pushable Gazelle. Does he have a shorefish pit? No and no. Oh, yes. There's potential over here. 2 shorefish in a wood pit. Yeah, he's going to grab this immediately. It should be the play. Yeah, that's going to be the pick for him. Very nice start for him. Now, what else do we have over here? Yeah, Crazy's just going for berries. Yeah, everyone... it's funny how long people take to get that first building up. Like, it is a minute and a half in from, and no one's picked a building yet. Buildings are just now going up, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a smart thing to do a lot of times. I tend to look at it and place my, well,
there's a restart, which is fine.
yeah, I didn't really like this map so much, so. Now, how many restarts?
1.
One. Okay, well, took care of that.
Yeah, for Crazy, he used his restart. So we'll be on into game 1 shortly, guys. Just
now this is the very last qualifier round, right?
Yes. Once we finish this, our top 16 bracket will be set. The winner of this game fights Cool. So fun.
So do you want to win or lose this match?
And then the winner of that game fights Iron Steel. So to say that it's an easy path for either of these players would be to lie. But to say that they couldn't do it would also be to lie. So it's interesting to watch. And also, these two, I think, are pretty competitive against each other. I think is good.
Yeah, this promises to be very good games.
Mm-hmm.
Once we burn through all the restarts.
Yeah. Crazy uses restart. Zeta has 1 remaining. Crazy that he would use it that quickly. I'm gonna say that a lot. Wild that he used it that quickly.
Don't even try to fix it. It's just
I didn't want to say that.
It's just gonna happen.
All right. Ready? Off we go. Alright, so the map for Crazy looks better. He has a shorefish pit if he finds it, but he sent all of his vills in the same direction at the start, so bad luck there. There's a bug berry on the left side of his base, but he's got nice berries in the center. Pushable gazelle, and most importantly, a wood pit with fish. I think that's going to have to be the play. Could actually chop this tree and plant his thing here. You know what I mean? If he brings 4 vills, he could get it.
50-50 chance at least we get a restart out of Zeta. I mean, his gazelle are all hosed up. His berries are okay, but his gazelle are hosed up, and he's got really bad strikes with no shorefish. I mean, look at all that shoreline with not a single fish along.
That's inland.
Yeah, that's a go back, but maybe you'll keep it. I wouldn't keep it, but.
So what do you think of Crazy's start?
I really like the pit starts. I really do. You always end up 1 to 2 vills behind if you don't get on it right away. But I feel like it really pays benefits later on because your wood is just so much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's only got 2 fish though. I would, for me to do a pit start, it's got to be at least 3 fish, unless you're just desperate, like you can't find your berries or the bugged or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I look for at least 3, and he's only got 2. So.
He's gonna have to put 6 vills on this fish because so far. Morg says it's not very good because he'll be vills behind, but it's shown right now. Zeda's the one with vills behind, and that's because he spent some time, I think, trying to get something better than the berries. But sometimes you can't be greedy. Sometimes you just have to, bite the bullet, do the berries. It's standard play. It's not like you're not gonna lose because you went for berries. You know what I mean? It's just you're not gonna get a crazy advantage, or you could be at a slight disadvantage. your tool time could be a little bit different. But if you do a berry start and you just say, okay, what are the chances my opponent has a nice pit start? Okay, we're at 3 minutes, so he can't restart now, and he's sticking with it.
I will say though, if he goes for a dock right after as his second building, because he's got a fair amount of deep fish here. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 8 in the immediate. That could really make it worthwhile right there.
Yeah,
if he does.
Because he's got so much wood. 4 on wood already. To me, that says it's not a rush. Because on a rush, you don't put that many on wood if you have a pit start, right? With a pit start, you can put just like, what? Memo says 2 on wood. And you'll have enough for 2 barracks.
And he picked up that one gazelle. Now, see, that was a nice move there, right?
Yeah.
Because that's an extra 150 food that's going to, he just solved part of his fish problem.
Mm-hmm.
But he's got to get that dock.
Here's the
up.
dock,
He's got to
baby.
get it really
yep.
Okay, there it goes. Yeah,
and that's a great position, man. That is fantastic for him. That's so many fish.
So he should, his timing is going to be impeccable here in terms of keeping his TC loaded. Because that gazelle is going to give him, I'm going to call it 3. I know there'll be a little waste from it, but essentially 3 bills worth of.
Oh, he's getting an elephant, and that's going to save him. So that's going to save him way more. Well,
it's got to bring him home though. It's got to bring him home. Can't just go out and kind of hang out.
Looking rough. He's now a bill behind. He used to be a bill ahead, and now he's a bill behind.
I like his setup much better though. I mean, as I told you, I felt like Zeda's was a go back. Remember those berries that he is now getting. He still had access to all of that on top of the 2 shore fish, the elephant, the gazelle he has, and the 8 fish in the. Oh, look, the bill coming. Oh, so this is big. This is huge. Zeda's going to figure out exactly where he's at. Not only that, he's going to see he's got water, he's got a dock, he's got everything.
Oh, getting stuck up there. So the question is, how much quicker can Zeda be here? They're both at 20 bills, and Crazy actually has 1 less bill because he's on a fishing boat. So his food income, like you said, it kind of suffered there.
Oh, is he going to get found out though? Yeah, that guy's already half dead. So, well, he's still looking, so he might. That house, so he's going to get spotted. If Crazy's paying attention, he should definitely see that guy. Oh yeah,
is he going to get the hit? He should be just on the move here.
Yeah, he's got nowhere to go. That guy's dead.
Oh, he's getting cornered. Crazy with the play here. Should get the first. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah. It's dead. That feels dead.
Yeah,
unless there's nope. Hills won't save a lion. A well-lagged lion should save him. I hear a lion somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Somebody's up there.
Yeah, it's fine.
And so yeah, KGB's
2 more bills. 2 more bills coming forward for Zeda. Not sure where.
You have to wonder at this point, though. I mean, they're only walking, and it's already at 8 minutes. Well, this is Hittite again, so the axis doesn't matter. So he's okay.
It's all about Bowman here.
Yeah, it's all about.
There goes the Vil. The Vil goes down. But 2 more come across the southern thing. Crazy might be thinking that he has full control of his land, but Zeda's about to prove him wrong with that second crossing. I think Crazy explored that second. No, he does. He sent a Vil around there, so he knows it's a chance. There's a potential. But here's that barracks. So he's going to be playing aggro versus aggro, which I don't really. I think I disagree with that here. I think KGB should have played a little safer, knowing that he had good map, right? He had a good map.
Let's check the bill count here. So 2621, that's all boats. Actually more than. So Zeda's actually got a larger pop of real bills.
Yeah, but that to me that tells me that Crazy's still gonna have a decent time up to Tool.
No, for sure. I mean, he's got eight boats collecting wood or food for him. And
did you imagine boats just walk up to a shoreline and start chopping down some trees? And look at what Zeda has to dock here, man. This is just nothing, but it is connected. This is enough to get warships. That's all he needs is, You know, 2 warships down there, and that could completely change the course of this game. It is up,
That's
and
a
here's the
long
range.
haul.
Well, he just needs them to get there, doesn't he? He doesn't care about the distance. They're ships. It's not like they're going to run into lines.
All right, so riddle me this, Batman. If you're going to put a dock down, why would you do that instead of sticking it on either of the 2 crossings where you know there's fish and it's a crossing?
For the surprise factor.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's a hidden dock.
there's almost the worst place on the map to put. The only place it would have been worse would have been at 3 o'clock.
I agree. If he had put it on the north side of of his map, like over here by the gazelle and the deep at the top left, that would have been really nice.
Yeah, right.
But I don't think he cares. I think he's going to be going for Bowman here, and he's just going to wipe Zeda off this, or wipe up. Oh, funny.
You still have to ask what its purpose is. Like, what does that boat do exactly, or that dock? Now, why? Now, KGB's he's gone upgraded clubbers. So there's a little bit going on in this game that I'm not really understanding.
Well,
that dock and KGB's upgraded clubbers.
Well, he's got a villain. But the vill inside of Zeda's walls is now really inside of Zeda's walls.
I mean, look at this wood line just getting decimated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just getting decimated.
Yeah, I was looking at the other side of the map where there's a prisoner of war. So look at that. Are you seeing that? You haven't laughed at it yet.
Well, I didn't. I'm just now looking at it because I was watching the battle at 6. That is hilarious.
It is quite funny.
Is
yeah, I'm glad you finally noticed. I was just watching that happen, and you were talking about some random stuff. I was like, that is not what's important, but this is definitely more important.
Yeah, I'm watching the end of the game down
Yeah,
here.
you're watching the end of the game.
I mean, the game is like, this has got to be over. I mean, he's got 6 bowmen in there. KGB's got none. He's got 1 coming back. I mean, and they're all cornered. There's nowhere for these guys to go. This is just a disaster.
Got the ships. They can help.
No.
Not enough.
No. The ship's going to be the last man standing. Yeah, see? It's done.
I didn't not believe you.
But hey, there's a pretty wall in there.
That looks straight out of a scenario. Like the Bowman's got a house in this field that he practices in the mountains.
Didn't he see GG? Oh, that was Zeda that said that.
No, it wasn't. It was no Crazy said
No,
it.
KG. All right. Yeah. So why are they still playing?
What?
Can't un-GG once you GG.
I mean, I guess Zeda's gonna have to fight it. Yeah, wait, what the hell? He GG'd.
That's what I'm saying. He GG'd. So what's the
heck? Call GG. What? Can't call GG and then not GG. That's not fair.
No, it's definitely not. Because then, the other guy just stops doing whatever he's doing. I guess that's one way to stop a rush.
The type that you've resigned, like Winston's Waffles has resigned, and then watch your opponent stop. Must have had second thoughts. Yeah, that's why it's kind of weird. He has more than 0 kills already. I mean, the timeline is abysmal here for... Actually, maybe he looked at the timeline and realized, hey, I still have a chance. See, but now, if KGB goes and turns this around and wins it, Zeda's gonna blame it on the GG.
No, I think rightly he should. I I mean, once you say GG, that's done. I mean, it should be. We can't do anything about it because we're just spectators. I don't know. I feel like once you say I quit. I mean, once you push your king over in a chess match, you don't lift it back up.
And he's actually got a nice position now. He actually fought off all of the bowmen. Probably because Zeta stopped playing.
Yeah, it just...
I can't tell, though. Is it because he stopped playing?
I don't know. I don't think it really
Or
matters,
was it
though.
still... Well...
I mean, your fingers don't accidentally hit the enter key, a G, and another enter key. That combination of accident doesn't happen.
Well, there's some habits. He probably looked at the timeline and said, no, I can keep fighting. In which case...
the time to do that was before you did all the other stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, because Zeta really did have such a chokehold on all the vills. I can only think that Zeta just stopped. He typed GG back, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And he's probably sitting there waiting for the resign.
Like Zeta had, look at the, remember that position? There was no defense. And then the ship started killing units afterwards, and Zeta just probably stopped playing. I have a feeling he just stopped. This doesn't feel very fair, but the show goes on. I mean, they're still playing. Zeta hasn't complained yet, so... In fact, Zeta's on the way to die. I mean, honestly, we've had this happen before. In fact, we've had... Actually, just to be very clear, in Assyria and Ashes, Zeta did the same thing. So, I don't think we can stop him. He still got the win when he typed GG to an opponent. So, I believe that we're going to let this game play out, because that's how he plays as well. I'm going to make this a judgment call by me, and you guys can hate me for it, but this is my judgment call as the game goes on. It's based on the resignation. We have rules against typing. I don't believe it was with absurdly bad intent. I don't think it's very fair, but I mean, there's a chat function, and we either ban it or we don't. I'd rather that the players are able to chat with each other. So we're just gonna let this go on. Man, this tournament has been so weird. We've had so many just weird games with weird behavior. You know what I mean?
Part of that is statistics, in the sense that there are a lot more people, a lot more matches, a lot more, more players, more matches, more likelihood of strange things happening. So that's part of the... I mean, if this tournament got 10 times bigger, you'd see 10 times as much weird stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game goes on until someone resigns, and Zeta clearly knows that. I mean, he's still playing, so whatever. That's not what we should focus on. We should now focus... We got a little derailed by that, I'll admit. Now we should focus on the game, because it's actually very tight gameplay here. Zeta slowly losing the timeline lead that he did have for just a moment. Now it's 3-on-1 on the ships, and he actually focused down that Vil very quickly here. And now he's got 3-on-3 here, so Crazy could take a really good fight, and Crazy's bringing back 2 more ships. Yeah, this is a problem for Zeta. He's gonna get sandwiched here. Food is kind of rough.
KGB's got the northern dock camped with the bowman. Yeah, I'd say Zeta's production is... He looks like he might be getting it back online.
Not really.
Yeah, but you're looking at... I mean, it's a 50% difference almost in bill count. I realize a lot of that is both still.
Wait, what 50% difference?
It's 31-23 when I just looked at the bill.
That's not accurate. That's Vil highs, remember? They just lost a lot of bills.
I think KGB's is at least that.
Yeah. Well,
he hit 32. He just hit 32, so it is. So
yeah.
He's at 32, and we don't know best case. best case, Zeda's at, you know, his 20 whatever.
You count it. It's 3, 5. I don't even want to count those. So I see like 8 vills for Zeta.
Yeah. So
These 5 up here are dying. Yeah.
Now you got an armada. I think six ships counts as a bit of an armada heading up the channel here, which is now going to wipe out the entire sea infrastructure that's Yeah, I think, you know, the farming community, the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise is starting to, you know, they're starting to produce the farms down there. And
yeah,
you know, once you get a dozen of those things up,
yeah,
you get whatever you want. And he has so much wood. I mean, he's got such a big wood line. You know, he's just going to keep building farms till the cows come home.
It's funny, he doesn't have the chop upgrade. Neither does Zeta, though. No one's been able to afford a market this game. Oh, he does. Of course he does. Yeah, I find that once you get 8 farms, you can afford vills and army at the same time. And then once you get to, like, 16 farms, like, so a full TC and a full granary of farms, it's like, even without the water that he also has, it's like just so much food.
Zeta does have the berries there, which is going to help a bit, but I just feel like it's a little too late.
Not over, but it's pretty ogre. This is
40 to 24, and those are accurate counts now.
Yeah, this is looking really rough. Or Zeta. As the timeline shifts. Oh, you wanted to see the timeline mark? Oh.
Well, that is the worst pit ever. That Crazy just put up at 6 inside. He it's literally 1 row deep.
So is he gonna realize that he must have? You telling me he didn't explore there and just pit the? Maybe it was in the fog.
Yeah, maybe, but that's the worst pit I've ever seen. I mean, there's no gold, there's no stone. I mean,
it pays for itself. You get wood from it.
Yeah, but it's the worst pit ever. Nobody puts a pit down just to get that much wood unless you're dead.
Yes.
Well, we got a quick pause out, guys. Yeah. Well, you type it. I'm torn. I'm torn on it. We're not gonna restart this.
Yes. Start the game already. Yes. Yes.
All right, and we're underway. Now, that being said, this game certainly isn't over. It's just advantages now for KGB.
Well, KGB has got to be very close to clicking bronze. He has got a lot of farms. He's got a lot of boats, and he does not have a lot of army. That all adds up to me a bronze click. So we'll see. It's at 3130 roughly that I said that. So I think he's clicked by now.
Yeah, I could see it. I think if he's still building farms, though. No, he hasn't clicked yet. He's doing Gazelle. You wouldn't be doing Gazelle after you've clicked.
All right, so 3130. So if I'm correct, we should see him at 33 bronze, right? Would be the earliest. So we'll look for the 33, 34 bronze. I mean, he's getting gold now.
Here's the real test. You just made a Ville. Another Ville popped out, so he still hasn't clicked.
So I guess you're right, he hasn't. But if he hasn't, why is he on gold? This is really early for gold if you haven't clicked yet.
Maybe he has it queued up or something. I don't know, man. Anyway, very strange play across the board. Zeda starting to survive a bit more, thrive a bit in this map, actually. He's done the right thing and built all of his farms inland rather than relying on the edge of the map, because these ships are certainly coming around the edge of the around the edge of the game. On the edge of the map, rather, and that's some interesting stuff here.
We just witnessed the death of the useless dock.
Rest in pepperoni.
Indeed.
Rip in pepperoni. Oh.
Let's check build counts here. 5735.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why is yellow bronze so late? Yeah, I'm not sure exactly either. There's been several decisions in this game that's been a little odd to me. I can only assume that he feels like there's no chance that Zeda is going to be hitting bronze, so he wants to get a bigger eco out. Which, I mean, he must have the food for it, given the number of boats, the number of farms. So it's a bit of a mystery to me as well. And, you know, Zeda's starting to build a significant number of farms himself. I just feel like his Ville count's just too low to compete.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm back.
36 minutes. I didn't look exact. I was looking at Zeta stuff, but he is already bronze.
Yeah, he is bronze now.
So
that's a decent bronze time.
Yeah, he's got a government center up. He's got to have a ton of wood, and I think we're just going to see an explosion of activity over there.
Yeah, no, this is exciting stuff. I was gonna say, guys, I see your comments on this. I've already made my decision, guys. I've already made it. We can move on from this topic. Zeda's done the same thing in this tournament. He set a precedent for himself and also the tournament. So he's the one who said it, and he's gonna have to live with that. So he's gonna, if he loses, he loses. But I mean, that being said, Zeta is bronze here. This is still a game on our hands. Starting to paint. Crazy's starting to paint inside the base of Zeta here. And once again, we're gonna get the same situation as we got here with some crazy wall offs on Crazy's ranges. Crazy wall offs on Crazy's ranges. Gonna be some wild times. Okay. What else do we have?
Apparently got a load of wings.
Yeah, I've got some food now.
That's
Revitalize.
good. Well, I have my wine, so you know.
Me too now.
Partway there.
Someone just brought me a glass of wine. Life is so good. Okay. when you're working and someone just brings a glass.
That's it.
Sorry, I'm giggling now because I'm so happy.
AOE and wine. I mean, geez, you know, it's a magical combo.
I have eggplant parm. Oh my god. Okay. That being said, let's focus on the game. As Crazy seems to have a pretty big chokehold on all of these vills here. He's going to get around this forest and just completely deny another one of these woodlines. Zeta's been bronze for a while, but he still doesn't have the wheel. So without the wheel, he's in kind of he's in the wheelhouse here. In trouble. He's going to open his wall and try to wall behind it, but the Gazelle's going to baby block. No, he will finish that wall off. That half HP, but that should be enough. But on the inside of this is just death. As there are ships on the north, CA on the south. Oh man, that's tough. Yeah, this is pretty tough for Zeta.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just yellow everywhere. I mean, if you look at the mini map, I mean it's just.
So we've already made the decision. So we're gonna move on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a good play. But I mean, guys, we're every time something happens in the chat, we get closer and closer to just banning chat altogether. I think we might. I understand that that's an issue. Trust me, I'm not happy about how that turned out with that situation. But I mean, what do you want me to do? Don't really have any options there. My hands are kind of tied. Gotta play. Gotta go on. It's not against the rules, exactly. If we're against the rules, then maybe, but we don't have a rule for that. A rule is unprofessional conduct, which we could stretch to this situation. I see how there could be a... I could see how there's a case for it, but I'm gonna make the judgment call now. Exactly, Habla. I think I agree. It was not kind. It was not what we want from our players, obviously. But I mean, he said sorry multiple times. If he does it again, obviously our considerations would have to be more heavier. But this is again a first time mistake, he said. So first time I've ever seen him exhibit that kind of behavior. I think it was a genuine mistake. I think he typed GG thinking it was over, looked at the timeline, and then said, okay, but that's not over, and he didn't resign. I mean, sick move, but move on. Let's get into game 2 here. This is a best of 5, so if Zeta lost just because of that, then he should be able to win another game. covering that real quick.
Oh yeah. Yes.
This is what I mean. Just got to be good sports about it and move on. All right. Rom, are you around? Are you still here?
I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Ready for game 2?
I am indeed.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Havoc, how's it going? Sorry for eating on stream in front of you guys, but it's been a long day. I just wanted food.
It has been a long day.
I've been streaming
I've
basically.
only been here half as long as you.
Nice books you have there. Oh, thanks, Havoc. I've been streaming for over 10 hours. I took a 20-minute break, so that's not accurate. I streamed for 8 hours and 40 minutes and then turned it off. And then we went back live at the start of this match. So it's going to be an 11-hour day. That's okay. I do it because I love you guys and because I love this game and community and the tournaments we have and the show matches we've been doing. Appreciate you all being here. You know, I for me streaming, when I stream on the weekdays, you know, there's no real commitments, there's no real like reason. Like on the weekends, this is when we can actually get these matches in, and this is when most of you have free time to watch. So I feel kind of obligated to do these long days on the weekends, which I'm totally fine with, you know. It's really rewarding. I'm excited to keep going with it.
Long boys is
Long boys. It's a long boy, you know, 12-hour stream. That's fine. We got this. No, 10 hours. It'll be like 11 hours. That's not bad. I mean, I'm literally just talking about a video game, so it's not the hardest job. You know what I mean? We ready to go? You ready?
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see what the AoE map gods have for us.
I'm eating some sauteed mushrooms.
Good call on the colors. That's one of my pet peeves. I love to see the same color each time. We got polar opposites again, 6 and 12.
Mm-hmm. With a river. The deep is completely even. 2 crossings. Look at Gazelle Island.
Gazelle Island. What?
Gazelle Island. Who wants to move there?
Oh, that is funny.
Gazelle Island, guys. Gazelle Island. Anyone else excited about this? Man, I would just go there. Set up shop, have a little house on the sea. Have a little farm, live on the land.
So I know what Zeda's sitting there saying, okay, found my berries, but I want to see if I got a good shorefish spot. So he waits till the last minute before he builds the building because he's like, damn. Didn't find any.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that really sucks for Zeda. No real shorefish spots. Yeah. Can't do berries.
Now, Crazy didn't have to worry about that because his water's so pathetic, there's nothing to really worry about.
That is true.
Having said that, his map is perfectly fine. I mean, he's got his gazelle, he's got his berries, he's got a couple of elephants, so, you know, it's not a problem. It's just no water.
Yeah. Well, he does have equal proximity to the deep sea. The big question for him, though, is does he find the crossings in time to actually make a play on them? Because as it stands, he might explore this map and think there's no river.
Yeah, it's possible.
I mean, you could go quite far here, where you think this isn't river. You know, we'll see what he does. Zeda's gonna find one of the crossings rather quickly. It's 1 dock block on either side, so pretty doable. Another dock on this side for Zeda. So Zeda could wall with 200 wood, his whole side of the map. Same for Crazy, but Zeda's obviously got the closer proximity there. It'll be a lot faster. Mork thinks that Zeta has the better map now. Or Magma does. Sorry, Magma and Zeta are the same person. If you guys are ever confused in this whole set, about who's who, Magma equals Zeta. They're the same person. I recall them. I use it interchangeably. It's confusing for me too, but I don't care. At this point, I know it's one person. I just say like Magma versus Zeta sometimes. I don't know. I'm crazy.
I don't. I don't know if he prefers one or the other. But I'm like you. I use them interchange. Sometimes I call him Zeta. Sometimes Magma.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, his stream is Magma, but in here he's called Zeta. So it's not obvious that there's a particular preference that he has. He's I guess he's just a schizophrenic player. He's two personalities.
Well, he's allowed to. Anyway, keep looking at Gazelle Island. That's such an oddity. Have you ever seen that before? I've never seen that before.
For some reason, that seems like I've seen it before, but I can't actually recall that. So maybe it is a unique thing. Although since we're in the slow part of the game, I will say again, I said it before, but it is still so amazing to me. The most unique map ever was that one that Memo played, where he was completely locked in at 12 o'clock by cliffs and forests. Could not get out. I just looked at that as wow.
Now, it would have been really funny in that game if Pilot, his opponent, had noticed it first and like towered him in. You know what I mean? And just been a really big nuisance and made it so he can't escape. You know what I mean?
Yeah, instead he tried to rush him. He hit all his rusher units, and Memo didn't have to wall a single spot. The rusher units just kind of hung out there. Memo quickly figured he was in jail, so he's like, okay, all I can do is just boom to bronze, right? And then chop my way out. So, if you're wondering, Memo won that game.
Oh, Zeda just found the deep here. Could be seeing him go for a. Dock here, or not Zeda. Crazy did.
It's just that. I mean, when you look at the mini map, you look at it, and there's certainly places that are worth docking. I mean, docking at 8 is worth it.
He's got it. He's got the dock.
At 2 o'clock is worth it, but none of them are really.
4 o'clock is a great dock, though. Crazy's going for it. Yeah, I don't love Zeda's dock here. I think it was for the wall off. I would have liked his dock a little further, obviously, and he could have blocked with this with one dock. And also here, he placed 2 docks, and instead of dock blocking, he just left it open and built them near the crossing. I wonder if that's intentional. It very well could be. Would you say to them, bro, your town are bugged in this hills and trees and remake to get an even game? Oh, no. Map generation is map generation. We have restarts for even gameness. If you, it's a skill to recognize maps and to play them right. It's literally all this game is, really, is playing your map right, playing the spot, playing the location, and playing the entire map right. It's like a 3-step process. Play your start, explore the map, do the right build, and move on from there, right? If you don't do that, it's user error, right? So in that case, Memo against Pilot, where Memo was completely walled in by trees and cliffs at 12 o'clock, it was up to Pilot to figure that out, man. Like, even if it's bugged, like that bugged, yeah. I'm not gonna do that. It's map generation, man. It could have happened for Pilot.
So yeah, I mean, you could say it's bugged. It's bugged from what you normally expect, but there's no rule that says you get good berries, you get good anything, right? I mean, there is a chance that your berries can be split on. I've seen them where they're half your berries on one side of a tree line and half are on the back side, right? I mean, weird stuff happens, like Gazelle Island over here. It's not, but to me, a true bug map would be as if there was some sort of like literally a coding problem with it, like there's a black hole in it or something, which of course we've never seen. So yeah, you just got to deal with it, and you use a restart if you don't like it.
Yeah, as long as the map has all the normal things. And look at that, the Bowman's out. Bowman's about to come out here. Yeah, this is a huge blunder, but I think a big mistake by Zeda here. was not to wall the crossings. He had control of them. He was closer, and Zeda's and Crazy's able to get across.
I've seen several players do this, and I don't know why. I'd love to ask them, I guess, after the fact. But one dock would have blocked that whole thing right there, I think.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't know why you wouldn't ever do that. Yes, it's not as close to the shore fish, but the priority number one has got to be make safe, make safe, make safe. I mean, if not, you don't know if a bill is in your town. You can lose everything. That would have been an easy one to do. And all of this that's happening right now in the center could not have happened. Could not have happened if you had put that dock.
Yeah, you would have at least forced your opponent to make a transport, in which case you'd be ahead in army as long as you're prepared for it, right? Like, if you wall off and then play standard behind it, it is so good for you, right? Like, this, I honestly am a little confused. And also on the left side, like, he could have, maybe it was lack of scouting, maybe he just missed the crossings, but, like, that's what you're supposed to find in inland, right? Are there crossings and can I wall them? So all these players that I see continually not doing that, I just have to question the decision.
Now, the left one I can understand a little bit more in the sense that he hadn't finished exploring and maybe he was looking at the clock and he got nervous. I got to drop the dock, maybe. But the other one, he already knew all this stuff and he consciously said not on the crossing.
Yeah. Yeah. I just agree. No, I'm sorry. I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a little bit of pressure. Let's check on the bill count here.
Well, no. There's a big fight here. 5-on-5 with the bowman. Crazy's gonna get on top of the wood line, but one of his bowmen is gonna go down quickly. So is he gonna sack his army here, force some Vil kills? Maybe not. One more shot on this one. But, wow, I'm surprised he didn't try to kill that one Vil. Interesting choice there. But the raid will continue. He's got Vils here, so he has to keep up the pressure here. He's not looking to give up this position. His dock has been completely shut down by Zeda, or by Crazy. Zeda's dock has been completely shut down by Crazy. And that one ship approaching the left side here. Let's see if Crazy was... oh no, he's just going to block the crossing there with the ship. And here's that Vil on the other side, or the bowman on the other side of the wood line getting a Vil kill here. These Vil kills right now are very precious, but throwing away your entire army for such an event isn't very smart. And wow, wait, what happened here? Zeda with a 11-minute and 30-second tool. He must have really struggled with this map. But that being said, he's getting on top of the Vils of Crazy. I think both players have clicked bronze at this point, yeah? Wait, do you see a market for Zeda? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, there's a market. Bronze is certainly on the way, right, for both players?
Bronze? No, I don't think there's any bronze anytime soon for anybody.
They're at 30 plus Vils.
I'm looking at, certainly for Zeda, I don't see where the food comes from. Like, where does the food come for the bowman? All the bowmen that he's making, and 800 for it. So I don't see that. Now, I think possibly for Crazy because of the half dozen boat. Well, he's got like a dozen boats. So maybe for him, but I don't see how Zeda could possibly hit in bronze.
I don't think so. I don't think either one. You're right. I was just looking at it and I got excited. Well, it's confusing because they are on 40 Vils now for Crazy, which is an absurd Vil count to not be bronze by. Well, I guess they've been fighting in Tool, right? So I would say like by 50 Vils, he should be able to just click if he stops making military. That being said, I don't know if he will.
And I think KGB has. I think Crazy has stopped making army. I think he's like given up on the incursion. And I think he's going for bronze. So I think we probably will see him hit bronze in, maybe 18, 19-minute mark. But I think Zeda spent all his food to defend. And I don't think he's anywhere near bronze right now. So we'll see. We're at 17:45. I think we'll see actual bronze before 19 on Crazy. I just haven't seen any army production for a while.
Yeah, and a big thing for Crazy is he's completely walled off. And look, he finds another deep sea. I feel like Crazy in this series has just been playing the whole map better, right? In these two games. Like, yeah, Zeda's got good army, good micro, and good eco control. But Crazy's the one exploring, and look at these docks. He's just investing in these docks, and they really pay dividends. You really do.
Well, and he's completely safe. I mean, you know, even a transport isn't going to do anything at this point because
He's gonna spot it, yeah.
he's going to spot the dock. He's going to spot the transport. It's just not going to.
That being said, Zeta could be closing in on the bronze click. He's not going to be too far behind.
Well, we've passed the 19-minute mark. And we still haven't seen bronze yet, so maybe we're a little aggressive in terms of what we thought Crazy could do here.
Kind of surprising. Maybe I think it's because he keeps making vills. I was saying 50 vills and he'd click. Once I realized how many bowmen he had made, I say 50 vills and then he clicks, which he's nearing.
Yeah, I think if he had, I think he could have clicked already and just not gone with the extra bills, and then I think it would have been GG with the chariots.
Well, that's the thing, is you can't always guarantee that. You can't rely on that GG system from the carrot, like the chariots. You can't look at... It's tough. I feel like you want to bronze healthy rather than bronze hyper fast in a situation where you've already done damage.
You know, what's amazing is the timeline is pretty even.
All the bowmen.
Having said that, it's bowman. Yeah, having said that, it's a lot of bowman on Zeta. But still, it's surprising to even see that the timeline looks that way.
Yeah, it's all these bowmen though. Like, it's really... Not to say that's inconsequential, because a lot of Zeta's army is... Or not, sorry, I get these Z's and stuff. A lot of these...
There we go. 2140 bronze.
Yeah, and 45 bills, so yeah, very close. And he's gonna upgrade the War Galley, and then he's gonna win this sea standoff that he has on the left side of the map. Gonna do CA. I don't know where from, considering he's losing all of his ranges. Really good job by Zeta to just focus down the ranges on his side of the map. That's gonna give him more time. Because now, you know, Crazy has to invest in the ranges as well as wheel, the farms, etc. Archer and Slinger kill CA easy though. If you go 20 to 30 Slingers, easy kill 10 to 15 CA. Yeah, but Hittite don't get Slingers on their tech tree. And Zeta's just a minute and a half behind.
That is so shocking. So shocking to me that he was able to build as many bowmen as he did and still be able to get that click.
The big thing is Vil count. The big thing is Vil count. I would say these 16 Vil, the 16 Vil advantage, I would say a majority of that is real Vils. Some of that is the extra fishing boats, yes. But Zeta has his own fishing boats as well across the map. And he has 3 of his own, so it's like a lot of that, or 4 of his own, so a lot of that eco that Crazy has over him is real Vils. And here's a big fight on the sea at the left side, so looks like Crazy's taking the game to the sea first. And now, it's really hard to fight Hittite War Galley with Hittite scout ships. It's just so hard. It's just so difficult. Oh, and, you know, Crazy's got him.
Everything's up.
You know, and you know what's funny is Zeta has 3 ranges, and Crazy doesn't. So Crazy's either going to give up some sea wood. Some wood for the sea, and he's going to fight with the bowman. Oh, Crazy, you cannot fight here, my dude. Oh, this is not a good fight. You're outnumbered on the sea. You're outnumbered on the land. Wow, look at that play by Zeta. So smart. So smart. And that's going to force Crazy to invest even more in fighting for the sea, which is exactly what Zeta wants, because he has the numbers. He's got equal numbers on sea, so he doesn't need to panic about that. If Crazy keeps investing in this, he can keep, you know, booming up rather than making a ton of CA, right? This tells him, okay, if I have 100 food, I can get 2 Vils rather than you know, 3 CA or some crap. You know what I mean? He can play this a little differently. That being said, I love how Crazy's actually playing the C. Rather than going into this choke point again, where there could be Bowman, he's just going to wait here. And then once he gets to a comfortable ship count, he's just going to be like, all right, you know, if he brings more, he brings more. Ooh, transport! Transport! Transport!
Yeah, and so is he going to just transport CA? Because I don't think that's the right play here. I think the right play is to
Bills?
build some, send some bills over and build some ranges over there. The problem is, I think if you start saying, unless he queues them all up there, I guess he could just kind of shovel them across. But you'd have to assume that Zeda's going to have a big enough army to repel, you know.
2 bills.
He did
bills.
with 2 bills. So all right, so that makes sense because now he can build the Rangers and he can have two CA to give him protective fire.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Okay, so this is going to be a problem. He's going to build them right there on the shore where they can get boat cover.
I don't like this play. I don't like sending
he shouldn't have alerted him to the fact that he's there.
He just wanted to keep his advantage up. I mean, killing 2 vills this early is really good, considering he's 30 vills up. But the thing is, now the Bowman come. Now the CA from Zeda come. And here's... Oh, is this a counter-transport? Is Zeda going to catch this? Sorry, is Crazy going to catch this counter-transport, you think? Also, thank you there, Elastum and Stergios for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Classic Cup.
Ooh. See battle at 9.
Oh, wow.
I mean, Crazy's gonna win, but you know, there'll be damage on both sides. 2 ranges up now in Zeda's land, and his southern economy is done for, I think.
Oh man, look at those vills. He wasn't watching. He wasn't watching. Well, he was probably microing some of the other battles. He's looking at the ships on the coast. That being said, that's just one of his TCs. I mean, Zeda is really trying to boom into this, but I think Crazy's timeline advantage is just way too big. Crazy, I love this play with that, with the transport so early, before he had a lot of CA. This was just get control, and now that you think about it, it seems almost smart to be aggressive early when you have the advantage, because he can afford to trade some CA. You know, if this landing fails, what's the difference, right? He's killing vills. He's keeping up the pressure. Meanwhile, at home, if he's able to maintain the boom, that's just going to be so big. 98 to 49. Are you kidding me? That is such a big eco difference, man.
Oh, yeah. He's 101 to 49.
The final qualifier of the tournament. It's a best of 5, so keep this in mind. This is a best of 5. If this game goes in Crazy's favor, which it's starting to look more and more like it will, considering the eco eco sizes, right? He's double eco, right? So double the production potential, more than double the income, because the more eco you have, the more upgrades you can do for your eco. And it's exponential growth, really, until a certain point. It's a really steep climb in terms of efficiency and vill count when you go from like 50 to 90. Like the jump in resources is astronomical if you play it right. And look at the town center coming down. Yeah, there's no way at this point. It might just be too hard for Crazy or for Zeda to push Crazy back at any time. Like, this is a pretty thick entrenchment now with 4 ranges and a TC to keep making vills, to keep making more ranges. It's gonna take a lot, and he could always bring the ships over to protect with the Hittite range, but he's gonna be content to just knock down the other dock for now. And there's a big fight on the hill here, as it's like Zeda's got some advantage here. Crazy bringing forward some vills to build a sentry tower. I don't think Zeda can afford to hit that, so he's gonna either have to fall off this fight or give up the hill. I don't think he can do either thing. He's gonna have to leave. He's gonna have to fall back to his own hill. He can't afford this fight anymore. When that tower goes up, it's gonna be a little bit too difficult, I think. That tower on that hill looking rather dominant. Another 2 here would just seal the deal here in terms of locking away nearly half the map. That being said, Zeda does have a couple economy units off to the right side of this whole engagement. So, you know, maybe being a little sneaky. way back into this game, but I don't think it's going to be quick enough here as the economies are 121, 51. I mean, that is just ginormous, that lead. Zeda's fighting with Vils. Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah, there's the GG. Game 2 going in favor of Crazy. $80 to $60 in kills. Economy, the Vil high for Crazy, much higher. Looks like he's starting to mine some gold to get up there. Once again, I just think it was map. It was playing the map right. If we look at, oh, I already left the mini map. Hoblo, that was a fail. Okay, looking at this, we can go into game 3. Zeda versus Crazy. Stergio saying AoE DE looks way better than Age 2 DE. I think they both look fantastic. Age 1 is really crisp though. Like this game looks like perfecto. You know what I mean? It's readable. Every unit is clear and identifiable. The borders are crisp. There's no weird glitches that visually really. There's some weird gameplay mechanics that are glitchy-ish, but not bad. The building aesthetics are nice. The building sizes versus units is decent, but also gameplay wise, it's really pleasing. Because you can tell everything, and it's rare. It's very rare that you have units hiding behind buildings, which is a really big issue for me in H2. It's hard for me to see stuff, especially in the definitive edition, where you know the building detail is so high, the level of detail is so high. A unit behind those tall buildings can be tricky. Proportionality, yeah, it's interesting because I think aesthetically, aesthetically speaking, Age 2 looks a lot better to me. But gameplay wise, I think like the bird's eye view is like higher. It's like on Age 2, I feel like you're looking at like a 45-degree angle. I feel like we're at like a 60-degree angle in this game, so you can just see like the vil like it's just nice. Yeah, the aesthetic is nice.
Well, that's an interesting question from Boring Wall. What's your favorite book in that bookshelf behind you?
Ooh, let me see if I can find.
You know, that's like a question I should have thought of.
Oh.
Seems the absent-minded professor has lost his favorite book.
The boxes. Haven't got walking along. Just remembered Yeah, I remember it. It's on loan to a friend right now. Sorry. Where's
Well,
Zeta?
what is it? So he said he would like for you to host Western Europe server. I don't know what difference that would make, but
Okay.
that's probably why. So, well, what was the book then that you were looking for?
Um. Um. Let me think. The name. I don't actually remember the name of the book. It's on loan to a friend.
Author? Topic?
It's on Sergei Prokofiev, a Russian. He was a Russian composer. And he grew up under Lenin and then like lived through Stalin, I think. Part of it. It was really good. It was a really good book. It was written in like this abstract prose, and it was just fantastic. It described the whole situation over there in a really meaningful way. And for those of you who don't know, I do really like composition, writing music, classical composition. So I love to study it, and it was just absolutely fascinating insight into like a lot of his music. Um, the Noise of Time. Don't believe so.
Well, with that, you should play the classic of music that you did compose and perform for Classic Cup. You should.
Oh, The Noise of Time. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it was about Prokofiev. It was about It wasn't about It was about Shostakovich, not Prokofiev. How the hell did you know that, Candid? What the heck? How did you know? How did you know what I forgot? It wasn't even
How
about
did you
Prokofiev. It
know
was
that
about
I?
Shostakovich.
All right, click the go button there, Winston.
You're crazy, dude. But yeah. The Noise of Time. How the heck? Did you just look up like Russian? Let me try.
No, there's no way to find that.
How the heck do you know that, Kim? No, he must have.
All right, you look that up.
I said the wrong composer, which is why I'm so confused. Whatever. Noise of Time was a great book. And it's currently on loan to a friend. It was fantastic. I read it like 2 summers ago, so it's currently one of my favorites. This past couple weeks ago, I just finished a book called Midnight Train to Lisbon, which was really, really good. The main character reminded me a bit of you, Rom.
He had really good jokes. He had really good jokes.
Every now and then.
Then I can see why. I can see why. So very nice pit here for
Yeah,
Zeda.
I'm looking at that. That is fresh.
Look at the trees. He gets 3 nice 75 wood trees. For those of you that might be new to the game, the regular forest trees have 40 wood, but these stragglers have 75. It's almost like a double tree. So he has 225 wood right there, which is enormously helpful to him, given that his TC has nothing. Plus, he's got his shorefish, and he's got all the gazelle. It's just, that's nice.
It was a really nice start for Zeda.
So that's a good start. And then, you know, sort of traditional vanilla start for Crazy. He's got his berries. He's got, you know, mediocre strags, but I mean, nothing majorly deficient, but nothing as exciting as that that pit.
Yeah. But yeah, Crazy's map is okay. He can push his gazelle easily. And he has a double forest to pit. Like everything will be fine. Like he'll be fine. You know? The C's at 12 o'clock. So this is the real test here, right? They're both basically equidistant. You could say Crazy's a little closer, right? And it just look, he's just sending a Vil around the map. Like that's just what he does. He finds the coastline and he's gonna be scouring the map for deep sea. And that's what you
He
have
must
to
have
do.
hired Tato's cartographer.
I still find it so funny. All I told Tato about Inland because he had never played the map before, before his match. Candid, do you actually read The Noise of Time? Are you kidding me? Have you read it? I read it like 2 or 3 years ago. So that's why I was blanking on some of it. It's somewhere. I also have a little book of French poetry from like the 1400s. That's another one of my favorites.
There's a book called Mr. Candid, and that's what you're named after?
You've told me this.
Who, me?
No, not Candid has. It is a book.
Oh, interesting.
What's this? Something just happened. Thank you to Selman. Telboon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, we've been a little distracted. I do apologize if you're expecting my normal high energy casting. I've been high energy all day. I am now low energy. Low energy.
He's on the reserve tank.
I'm
well,
I'm
the
on the reserves.
cartographer, he's doing the Tato cartography. He's literally following the coastline around
He
here.
got it. He found the deep.
Nice. I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, once he saw that first fish, and he probably saw the second one because he went out there. I mean, it's just a great place for a dock. And then he's got a pit, for three shore fish down there on the 3 to 6 edge, which is nice. So Zeda, interestingly enough, also has a
dock going up. This is gonna be exciting.
So we get to see a sea battle at the same time. We're gonna see some bowmen, and it's gonna be who can keep track of everything that's going on in the map at the same time.
Yeah, this sea battle, the fight for this sea is gonna be a majority of this game, I feel. I honestly believe it. There'll be bowmen, there could be forwards, but the way these guys play, I think they're both going to boom up, and then, Zeda's Vil here is going to eventually find this dock. It might be in 3 minutes, it could be in 5 minutes. But either way, there's going to be a fight for this sea, and it's going to be everything, because this water is plentiful, and it is large, and it connects to everything, really. It really does. It connects to the back of Crazy's base, and then it goes all the way around the map and connects to Zeda's base. And Zeda, I don't know if he's recognized that yet, but he's going to dock next to his base, probably for an easy wall-up later, but also to give him some of that scout ship support here, which could really help out, because it could shut down half of Crazy's wood line very easily. And then also the shorefish later, which he doesn't know just yet exists, but we'll find soon enough. As his Vil is still scanning the sea, and he's going to realize how large it is, and he's actually about to see the fishing boat.
He's going to see that. If he sees that fishing boat, he's going to know.
I have a feeling that he didn't, and I have a feeling that Crazy did. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I have a feeling that Crazy saw that and Zeda didn't. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't do that, because both the boats are going the same way. I think that's...
Well, interestingly enough, already Crazy has kind of split his eco almost 50-50 between 6 o'clock and 3.
It's going to make this rush all the more effective. He's about to convert the ruin. He converted the ruin. It's going to be the information.
So the alarm bell has just gone off, so KGB is going to know.
Look he found the dock, and he converted the ruin. Oh! That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I didn't mean it. I like the word crazy. He doesn't get to steal that word from me. In the words of Memo.
Yes, I'm going to call it every time.
Yeah, I say the word crazy a lot, so because I think a lot of things are exciting and wild. Another way to say those two words together is crazy. That being said, where'd that Vil go?
Zeda's doing a good job of walling off, and he's got a pretty good.
He's hiding it.
Pretty good sizable amount here. So.
He's hiding his Vil behind the forest.
Oh, where is it at?
In the
Oh,
forest.
there. I see. Yes.
It's right here, guys.
Yes. That is so funny. That's such a popular thing.
It's an old move. It's one of those things where if you don't pay attention, you'll never see it. But it's there. It's there. Now, it's funny, with Age of Empires 2, you have modding. Parachute in IS for the cocaine code.
The cocaine. That was I forget who was playing at the time, but I actually was I was out
Inknew.
of town and I was watching. Yes, that's right, Inknew, and I was watching on my laptop the cocaine codecast.
Iron Steel, do you want to co-cast if this game continues? If this series goes on?
Hey, jump on in, man. Jump on in. Let him jump in now. Go Boo Boo Head. Go in general chat. All right, Winston, go up.
Okay, one sec. We're about to get the cocaine co-cast going, guys. And how I like it. I have to do all this. I didn't realize that this wasn't there, like this whole cast. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, almost. Almost. Whatever, that's good enough. Okay, we'll go up and chat with Iron Steel. He's going to be our cocaine co-cast. Here he is.
Why is... Oh, here's Winston. Okay.
I was working on it. I was working on it.
Welcome, Miguel. Welcome, 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 my friend.
We have...
Oh. Such paint going down.
Mm-hmm. And funny enough, I mean, Crazy wasn't able to stop it, but he's got the ranges now. He's got the units out to kind of deal with the paint, I think, as it comes. He's got 5 bowmen.
What's going on in the sea? Are you fighting the sea?
Yeah, one-on-one. Who got the first hit? I missed. Who's gonna kill this? It's gonna be dead even. Unless someone backs off. Oh, a second ship! A second ship! A second ship!
There's no repair here because there's bowmen in the area, so nobody's gonna get a repair on this. But the sea battle has just begun. Just begun.
Yes.
Oh.
And Winston called it early. He's like, a lot of the aggression's gonna happen up here on the sea. It's certainly sucking up a lot of wood from both. But this is gonna stress everybody's, micro here.
Yeah, but Zeda's already building his ranges back at home. He knows what's up. He knows that this range is lost cause. It wasn't really effective. He just lost some bills for it. But now he knows that his focus needs to be on winning the sea, and he was able to get a ship all the way back home for repairs. So should be an interesting position here as oh my gosh, the CA comes out, and Crazy could lose a Vil. Crazy could lose a Vil here. He's got 2 very hurt villagers. No, not this one, but these 2 are very low HP. They've been low HP for a while.
But he's got the defense here. He's got 2 CA, 2 bowmen. He's gonna chase that guy.
And he's moving forward with scout ships. What is he doing? And he's gonna try and run past it, but that's not gonna work. Zeda's got 2-3 war galley here. Now he's just gonna move past, and maybe he's gonna give Crazy a chance to 2v1 him on the sea there. But here comes Zeda on the sea, looking to take out the fishing boats of Crazy as the CA fight continues. 2 Vils lost here. Zeda able to pick him up. Wow, Zeda's playing so well right now. Really getting into the eco of Crazy. And now, for the first time in the series, Zeda has a Vil lead. For the first time.
So statistically, this is a very close. So eco count 36-33, kill count 11-9, timelines almost exactly 50-50. So right now, very, very close by the statistic. Now, all the aggression has been done by Zeda. So he's walled up. He's got a very nice, large section of his map walled up. And it looks like almost, and just as I say that, Crazy just completed his complete wall off too. So
And he
they're
finally killed that range, which he just had to focus down. And now it's a battle in the middle, and this is a very even game here. We have basically even CA counts, 2 ranges for each player, and the pump's going to be coming out into the middle of the map, and it's going to be a duke. They're gonna duke it out in the middle of the game, in the middle of the map. It's going to be really fun.
Do you think we get an iron game here? I think we could. I think we could.
It depends on how much they invest into the CA. If one player hyper invests, then no. But I mean, if they just kind of if they boom behind the growth, it depends on if someone decides to all in. I don't think they're going to do that though. I think both of these players are ones that would prefer to have eco. A big difference here is going to be that Zeda does have 3 fishing boats and control of the sea. So I think it's up to Crazy to kind of pressure the land a bit in this stage, right? Because he has food income to do so. If he lays off the land and tries to keep up with Boom, he's going to fall behind.
That CA battle is gonna be bad for Zeda if he doesn't regroup and stand on his heel.
Mm-hmm.
I think wise words of wisdom there. I think he's exactly running to the hill. He's running to his ranges, and he's like, yep, got to go back to the.
I would love to see, with Crazy with this position, he could take out the docks. Well, not the dogs, but he could kill the fishing boats as they come back. Just stop that food income. And he's going to do just that. But that will give Zeda a chance to counterattack here. Going to go for the house for now.
Yeah, I think Zeda is harassing down south with his 2 ships, like in the edge of...
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not that bad. He already chopped most of that wood. He loses only 3 farms, maybe some houses. This is the biggest.
The left. Yeah. Oh, he's got +2. He's got +2 already. +2.
Yeah.
If he moves those to Bill's point, if he moves them to the farms, all of those farms have to be redone. That's a lot of wood investment.
Not necessarily. So these are along a small river. The CA can hunt down ships here if they're solo, really easily.
He's got no CA in this area, none at all.
Yeah. Well, he could just bring him back, but that's still a chance. Check Vil count. How often do you want me to check this, Mark? I check like every 2 minutes. But, okay, Mark, I'll do it. He wants it now. That's fine though. I don't disagree. He could have not. He could have not looked. He couldn't look. He probably just missed it. There's a big fight here. I think Zeda's in some trouble.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, why is he leaving? Why is he retreating?
No. Oh my god.
Wait. Zeda, what?
I think he's gonna group up here on the hill. It looks like KGB's gonna group up. Oh, you mean down there? I'm looking at the center here.
He totally bypassed.
Yeah, he missed it. He missed the whole farm community. He missed Green Acres. It's the place to be.
Yeah,
oh man. I'm so tense.
Oh, he's open. He's open. He's open.
Who is open?
Oh, what's he doing? Defend your lane.
Oh, all the farms got vacated. All the farms got vacated.
This is more important.
He deleted a house. Crazy to do.
No. This ship is killing him.
Oh, he's in. He's in. And he's got ship support. This is gonna be huge for Zeda if he can capitalize on this.
It's only 6 CA. He's about to feed all these CA to Crazy. This is a bad move. Well, with the ship support.
That's a big army, though.
That's a big army.
The ships are gonna get. I think. Yeah.
These ships could just get killed so easily, but he has to deal with this army up here first.
Those ships are gonna do a lot of damage, bro. A lot of damage. Wow. Just wow, man.
He lost 2. He did lose 2. But with KGB, ranges right there, he can just keep refilling it. Oh, now look at this though. Look at this. At 6 o'clock, north of 6 o'clock, a very sizable army coming in. I don't know what he's going to do there because it's got walls, but maybe pressure the wood line. But it's a pretty big army. I'm surprised he didn't take that and use it to reinforce the, you know, the standoff. That take some houses down.
Crazy needs to take this opportunity. He's cleared himself out. He needs to go deal with these stupid ships. I can't believe he's just letting them kill all of his farms. You can just run your CA here and snipe it in 3 volleys. What's he doing? Is he gonna let these sit here?
Yeah, well, at this point, there's why bother? They're all gone.
It would take
Just
like
build a
20
new farm
seconds.
somewhere else.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, you know, there's no point in dealing with it now.
Zeda's got 2 armies though. For Zeda's 1. Or Crazy's 1, sorry.
He's fighting downhill. Zeda.
Amazingly, Crazy still has the larger eco. I mean, not meaningfully, but he does.
Crazy's got the larger eco?
Yeah, looking at it right now, it's 65-61, and I just checked, so those are actual highs for both.
That's the official statistics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been booming a lot here, man. He's got like 5 TCs.
Wow.
So it,
And
yeah,
these
it's
players
just
are
pumping it
giving
up.
all what they have. They are giving their 120% here.
Yeah, it's
It
3
is,
TCs.
indeed.
The big difference is it's 4 TCs now. Well, it will be 4, but Crazy's been on 5 for a while. The big difference is that Zeda's been able to fund more of an army because he's been doing fish. But the thing is, he's invested so much in the water control, and I don't know if he's gotten enough from it. This time around, he's going to be going for the south side aggression.
I love this. I love this. I love this. What's going on here at the center is when the players build the walls and then they step out and build a new wall, right?
Mhm.
Claim some new territory wall. I love that. That's a powerful move the KGB's doing there.
Surprised there's no sentry tower click, but he must be really tight for food with his vills. But this wall is about to go down really fast to the Hittite CA, and you know he's got to deal with this. He has to protect all of his farms here. Crazy's just gonna get in so much trouble.
He's gonna bust in at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. He just busted in.
Yeah, we've been watching that.
Big army just made it in.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be, and you got the army at the north
Well-
where the tower is. This is a problem.
He can't get his units there because he clumped them up
I
too
hate
much.
when that happens, man. That shit is so bad when it happens.
So many vills going down though, but this is gonna give the fact that his army is split up is a really big problem for Zeda. He wanted to take advantage of his speed and get in here in time, but it's actually gonna be a big issue for him because now he has to fall back, and that's gonna give Zeda Crazy so much time here to defend this position. And meanwhile, this tower is just kind of a nuisance. He could definitely range it down here, especially with this stone thrower coming forward.
Catapult. Yeah. The stone thrower. You just saw the same thing. Yeah. And that thing comes through. Those walls are gonna.
Well, it's not about the walls. I think he's worried about this watchtower, but
No.
there's a bowman there.
This is Magma's game. You know, this is the Magma style to go big, go the distance, boom, and
Yeah.
you know, eventually iron. This is his way of playing.
Mhm.
Games before he was attempting some kamikaze rushes,
Mhm.
which is not really his style. So I think, as more I can say, we are now witnessing Magma's real version. This is what he does best.
All the
Yeah,
pressure, all
he's
the pressure.
really-
See, I think Magma's.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Magma's close to ironing. He's mining so much gold. He's 1,600 gold in. I think he's clicked, and he's saving up for some horse archers. He's got a lot of pressure.
The shocking thing is that Crazy's got 10 higher build count than Zeda.
Even through all the pressure.
Even through all the pressure.
This-
You know,
Stone thrower's about to knock down this wall though, really fast. Another volley.
Right.
One more rock, and it's in. This is a big army.
That is a big army.
But he's losing his army in the south side. He made a bit of a blunder here. Crazy forced the issue, forced one army back, and he's going to have to send his army all north side to defend this. It's funny that Zeda didn't run in here. I guess he wanted 2 tiles to make it a clean entry. He might just be waiting for the iron to come in so that he can actually do this. Right. How's Crazy not noticing this? Oh, Zeda's going to kill all 10 of those.
This is just the number
Remember
of
those
bills
10
going
vills?
down.
Remember those 10
Yeah.
vills that you
Yeah,
said?
they just died. Not only did they die, but all their first cousins died too.
Wow.
Dead even.
And Magma is now
Iron.
doing what he's best at.
He's iron.
He's Iron. He is Iron. Maybe Crazy on his way too.
Yeah, Crazy's had enough gold. He's got more than enough gold. Like, it's not out of the question. I worry about his food, though. He's invested a lot in these vills, and I don't know if he's had the same food income and luxuries as Zeda has. I think his iron's going to be a little bit further behind here. If he has it, he's going to be weak.
All these chariots are going to get extra range, ballistics. They're going to get fire arrows. They're going to get all of that stuff. That doesn't even count the
There's the
wave
workshop.
of
He's on his way up, too. He's on his way up, too. This is far from over just because Zeda hit iron here. It's just in Zeda's favor due to the speed. And he's going elephant archers at the back of this. This is going to give a lot of time for... Oh!
What happened? What happened?
What did I miss?
Winston, what happened?
Oh! That stone thrower shot. Bear... Oh! Okay. He's okay.
He died.
Crazy with great micro there to avoid all that.
That's crazy. He's still in bronze.
But he has the workshop. I think he's on his way up.
Yeah, well, here come the Ellies. And I mean, he has got an army of Ellies already. I mean, he's got at least, he's got a dozen of them. And they're going to show up and they're going to make their presence known.
So Winston, what do you think between going elephant archers and going the classic horse archers as of this iron choice for Zeda? What's your thoughts on this?
Well, so the classic horse archer is now less effective since elephant archers in DE have +1 damage from elephant archers on ROR. I think they're a far better choice than they used to be. That's an insane increase in the damage. And with their HP, against CA, what can Crazy do against these? Like, there is no... Just 2 of these alone could take down so many of these CA before dying, especially with a couple CA in support.
He's here! Oh my god!
Yeah. I thought he had clicked with that workshop, but I think coming in on the south and then coming in on the north just shut down too much of the economy. Zeda with the perfect split, focusing both sides of the map. Denying these wood lines, I think, ended up being the biggest play for him. He started denying all this wood, and what's Crazy gonna do? He's basically mined out this entire side of the map. Again, I think the biggest mistake for Crazy was how long it took him to react to the 3 warships here. He had about a dozen CA sitting up here on this northern hill. A dozen. He could have just run these over, taken the time, microed down these 3 ships, and then run back. His farms keep working, and it's no problem. I have to question the decision not to contest those ships.
All right, Miguel, jump in for me. I have to run, unfortunately. But this will allow you an opportunity. Yes, jump in and take over the full co-cast here.
Oh, Rami. Damn. Okay, I'll do my best.
I know. I'm gonna have to watch on the phone.
Okay, man. I'll hope to be half as entertaining as you are.
All right, take care, guys.
All right, bye, Rami. Thank you so much for co-casting for as long as you could. Appreciate it.
Always my pleasure.
All right, deal.
Here we are.
Deal me, dude. Right, back to where we began. We've gone full circle with Fight of the Hittite. Day 1 of the quals to day, what is this, 3 weeks of the quals? Goodbye indeed to our good friend Rom. But we have a game on our hands.
Update the scoreboards.
Yeah. Takes me a sec. Got it. There you go, sir. Okay, Zeda's gonna take a quick break, guys. So just a few minutes, and we'll be right back at it. So, what's your expectation for this match, Steele? What are your what do you predict?
If Zeta has got his confidence back, as Weber says, which I believe might be the case, while KGB Crazy perhaps just wants to put a fast ending to this series,
Mm-hmm.
I think Zeta might have a chance for a full sweep.
Wow, you
As
think the
time goes
reverse?
by, it just gets later for Zeta because he's right now nearly midnight for him. But if he had enough Red Bull and coffee, I think he will be sharp enough to pull
Yeah,
this sweep.
yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think it's completely possible. We've seen reverse sweeps in the Classic Cup before, so it would be no, it wouldn't be a first, but still, it's always surprising when you see stuff like that. Although there were those circumstances around Crazy's first win, which you could attest. Would you? I mean, it was a little questionable, right? So going into game two, I thought Zeta was going to be really solid there, but he misplayed quite heavily on a Rivers map. So I think it's going to be up to it's. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna say it once again. I think it's going to come down to who controls the deep sea. The past the past two games have been completely decided by control of the water, right? Whoever has the fishing boats fishing in the Bronze Age wins the game. It's been a consistent factor in this game. Very rarely do we see an upset against that formula, right? You get the sea, you get more food, you have more population, and you do better, right? It's just that's just a fact, right? I don't think I think it's going to come down to how they play it ultimately. Like you said at the very beginning, Iron Steel, I keep quoting you on this. You don't play your spot, you don't play your civ on inland. You play the entire map.
That's true, bro. That's true.
It's a completely different setup. You really have to find that water to really get in that groove and do well.
Yeah, you have to, and this is the way that inland, because inland is the oldest of settings for H1. It resorts to Age of Empires Classic, not even Rise of Rome expansion, but yeah, Age of Empires 1 back in 1997, 1996, where this was the map. It was inland, it was 1.0 speed and Assyrian Wars.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this has always been a very common factor in order to determine who
Right.
has the higher chance of winning. Whoever controls the water usually has a higher chance to end up controlling the
Mm-hmm.
game altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Likewise,
Oh,
most
yeah.
of the times when you determine who has the better map in inland
Yes,
is that guy who is closer to the deep. So yeah, water is important, bro. Water is important.
Oh, this is gonna be a good game. I'm telling you now, Iron Steel. All your predictions are perfect. My prediction is this is gonna be a good game.
This is gonna be a great game, man. An amazing game. I can already tell just by the positions.
Mm-hmm.
Magma's got, I now the games that I had the chance to play recently, because I haven't really played as much as I would have liked to. I now believe that if you have a gazelle patch on the opposite side of your Strax, that's an amazing. This is just amazing for you.
It's beautiful. Yeah, because you
It's
can chop
beautiful.
your primary
You
strags
can
while
chop, yeah,
pushing.
and you can push without doing puzzles with your,
Yeah.
because it sucks, man. I usually get so emo when I try to lure the gazelles and
Mm-hmm.
they end up running into
Mm-hmm.
the wood choppers, and then you get these erratic movements that I just despise. And besides that, Magma's got a really safe map. Very, very, very safe map. You see near that artifact at 12, one
Mm.
house does the walling. And on
Wow.
the other side of the map, just one Drax and a couple houses, and he's fully walled.
Wow, that's insane. It's basically a 10-tile wall.
Natural walls. And also there's 2 shorefish for him and that.
Oh, nice start for Crazy.
Yeah, Crazy has a nice start.
Get out.
What?
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 Why would he do that?
What?
Well, he... Oh, I see. I think I see. He tried going to the left. He was already 2 villagers ahead. Man! What?
Yeah, I agree with your first exclamation there. Just what? What? He had berries. He had berries, 3 decent stragglers, pushable gazelle. Why would you quit on that? Your
and
next
he had
map
already found the 2 shorefish and woodline at 12. He had already found it.
and the center. And a crossing. He found one of the what?
Oh, man.
I question this mostly because your next game, he's not guaranteed to have pushable gazelle, good berries, and decent strags. That's not a guarantee in this game, right? Like, honestly, Crazy's map isn't much better. I mean, maybe a little bit. Ugh. He forgot a house, is someone saying? So he quit? Oh, man.
He was already ahead.
Yeah, he was already ahead in Vills. Alright, let me set this up. I have to do... He wasn't behind though, Hobbit. He was up 2 vills. Even if he built the house, even if he just built the house with 1 vill, he would still be... He would be a vill ahead still. Whatever. We don't talk about it anymore. He used his restart. If you didn't know, Iron Steel, Crazy has already used his restart as well. So there are no more restarts. So if Zeda wants a reverse sweep, he's going to have to win 2 games sans restart. Right? I don't know.
This is only getting... So restarts are over for both players.
Over.
Oh, damn.
Off the table.
Oh, damn it, man.
I hope you're ready for this, man.
Yes. Start the game already.
Alright. And Zeda's map is no better than it was before. I mean, a little bit, I guess. Like, oh, no, it's worse. He wants the restart now, I bet. That lion scattering his gazelle, thankfully mostly towards his TC.
Well, I would stop right here because he has two TC shorefish and that beats any gazelle patch whatsoever. This is nice, man.
Yeah, but his gazelle are now off the table.
Yeah, but
for a while.
Two TC shorefish, man. That's... I mean, they are not in ideal distance.
Yeah. Just gonna do this, huh? He's gonna go for 5 on this? What do you think of this? Is this fast enough? Can you keep up Vill production with this walk? I'm asking you. You're the pro here. Can this work?
I'm just thinking, man. To be fair,
You can
like Zeda's map is considerably better than Crazy's, bro. Considerably better.
That's... So if Crazy pits... If he pushes the gazelle perfectly, like really well, he could have a 2 shorefish, 1 straggler, 6 gazelle pit. I know, stuck in there. It's gonna take him a while to do that, but it's possible. And here's that starting pit. for Zeda, so he's going to get that wood income going quickly. So it should be pretty easy for him to house wall his whole map, actually. I do agree with you on one thing. It's very wallable. Zeda's map, he has tons of choke points to pick from, and none of them are bad choices. He could just keep going around. It is a good map, right?
Zeda's map is just perfect. If you check it, not perfect, but it's very decent stuff.
Well, he's got the 2 shorefish and berries, and he's got to push these gazelle one at a time from hyper scattered positions, and there's no guarantee the lion isn't going to get involved anymore, right?
Oh, this is what I say when I hate gazelles, man. They just run so radically.
Yeah, the fact that the lion's involved is a really big issue here for Zeda. I mean, that being said, he's on his wood already, so we could be seeing an early dock from him, you think? Or do you think he's going to go for the berries? Dock already. He's going to dock. It looks like he was about to dock that pond. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible dock. 5 fish in there. Certainly wouldn't be the worst choice, right?
Yeah, that would certainly be the worst choice, but he has no way to know.
It wouldn't be but like 5 fish for an early dock. Like if he gets a dock out before 5 minutes and just gets that food rolling, I mean, we're talking about over 1,200 food. Like that's no joke for a dock. I mean, it's like a farm at that point because the conversion rate you have to look at very practically, right? You have to say, okay, how many fishing boats can I actually make and still have this be worth the investment, right? You wouldn't build 10 fishing boats in this little puddle. Looks like he's about to do it, dude. He's gonna build a dock. I can tell you that. Yep, there it is.
Yeah. Well, this is not an awkward. This is not an awkward technique at all. I mean,
no, I like it.
Oh man, Crazy's probably
he's gonna dock it as well. You think so?
I think so.
You think so?
That would be hilarious, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if he does.
Are we gonna get the smallest water war in history? The Hittite ships can range down this whole puddle.
But this is nothing strange, man. I mean, it's nothing strange to.
No. I like it. I like it. It's 5 fish.
Meanwhile,
the villagers. Zeda's gonna see it first. Oh no. Yep, he did. Nope.
The bug.
The pathing, man. Villagers aren't aggressive units. They say, no, I'm not going to hit that guy. He's just minding his own business. Why should I hit him? We could have had some aggression there, but no. Scouting vills will not come into contact. Meanwhile, Crazy getting a lot of food on his map, man. He's got his 3rd shorefish coming in from a storage pit. I really don't hate Zeda's map, or Crazy's map, man.
No, it's... Oh man, he's going for a full rush. Crazy's building a Rex.
20 vills isn't that fast of a rush, but I mean it's possible. Oh, and you know what? Zeda's dock here just became infinitely more valuable if Crazy's going for an axe rush. That dock is so high value, man. Because it's so safe. It's so safe against axes.
Magma is doing really nice house walling. If he can just...
It looks a little greedy to me. It looks like he might be trying to get greedy.
He found the Rex!
Are you
He spotted
kidding?
the Rex with a returning villager!
And he's about to spot the clubber. The clubber is a little bit slower. Or the same speed, it looks like. I actually don't know. Is a clubber faster than a vill?
And... Oh, is that Wold? Yeah, that's Wold.
We'll find out right now. Yeah, okay, so it's the same as an Axer, just a little bit faster. Gonna get hits in every now and then. He's gonna go for the Rax wall. Oh, but the clubber's coming around the south side. Magma actually isn't fully walled here. He's got a hole by the gold and a hole up on the right side of his base. He's also completely open on the left side. He might be thinking that forest goes all the way around. These Axers could do quite a number to the economy here.
Not true, but he's over. And I think he did it!
He did it! He did it! 27 vills, but the left side of the map, man, he's not walled on the left. If Crazy just clicks...
Crazy doesn't have a way to know that.
If he clicks...
He's sending a villager to close that gap.
Oh, he's gonna close it. Yeah. Very smart play.
Oh.
Zeda's...
Could we see a full reverse sweep?
We're gonna see a reverse sweep, I'm telling you.
No, he missed! He missed the... Oh, no!
The barracks missed. Wait, how is there a wall that it even looks like a tree is right there, but it's not? And these clubbers are in, and here comes the axe upgrade. Wait, he's going for the house wall. The house wall. The house wall. The house wall. He did it. Wait, 3 HP hit the house.
The north. The north.
The north as well. Oh no! And the axe behind can actually deny the repairing villagers. The range is coming down. The range. This axe rush is gonna get really thrown apart here, isn't it?
Oh man, Zeda's pulling out some great shit.
Does this work?
Oh, the house is going down! No!
He's bringing another vill. He's doing the house wall.
Oh,
He's got the vill. He can focus.
oh God!
The focus fire. The focus fire. A bowman's gonna come out in seconds. The house is going down. Another house on the right side of this range is also gonna be going down. Zeda is in some trouble, but he's gonna have bowman.
Man.
He's gonna have bowman, dude.
House Crazy's got a scout. Oh,
Oh, yikes.
man.
Yikes. Oh, the bowman is already taking one down. He has the armor upgrade, so his bowmen are going to fight this very effectively, but this is 4 fully upgraded axers running into this wood line, and with the support from a scout ship, or even another one, this is going to be tough. Zeda's going to have to fight this with vills, I think. There's no way. He's got one bowman, and here comes the scout ship. He's got bowman. He's fighting with the vills rather effectively. Crazy can't approach this. He's gonna have to fall back to the scout ships. This is such an insane fight right now. Behind this, he built a dock. He built a dock on the puddle. He built a dock on the puddle. I repeat, dock on the puddle. Oh boy.
Man, I was really suspicious about
The walling.
the barrack, because that normally happens with this fucking game, man.
He didn't know. He didn't know. You gotta check, man. You gotta check. Crazy's up to 31 pop, by the way. 31 vills. He's just booming behind all this. This is basically a fake axe rush. It's 5 axers, and it's done way too much damage. Here's the first scout ship. Whoa, that popped out at a weird angle there. But there it is. About to do a ton of damage here to Zeda's second fish. His only food income right now. That's his only food income.
That's his only food income, indeed.
And he's stuck in this little hole. And all it's going to take is for Crazy to come forward, build some ranges, build some bowmen, and all these vills are dead. Another vill's about to go down, trying to repair that wall. A bowman's going to take some damage, also trying to hold the wall. These axers have gotten so much value. Dock on the puddle. Wow, we saw it, dude. We saw a water war over the smallest sea. That's the smallest one so far in this tournament where we've seen competing docks on a puddle.
It's not over, man.
It's not over. It's not over at all. Zeda might be on his way to bronze, you think?
No, but
No market.
Counterattack.
Where? Oh, with the bowman, he pushed out.
Yeah.
He got food. He got food. Oh, but it's in range of the scout ships. Oh, what a huge investment. But that's fine. He's got tons of wood income.
This is not over, man.
Bowman at home. He's trying to do the wall off, but he's only got one bowman. This is a big counterattack.
This is a huge counterattack.
These bowmen are big. Big boys bash. Big boys bash, bowman bash. He's killing 3 vills.
Notice that Crazy has made war galleys, but he has not taken any economic advantage.
Yeah, he hasn't made any. He hasn't made any fishing boats with it yet.
Yeah.
Yet. Zeda actually has a scout ship out as well. He's building another range here. These 6 bowmen have done a lot of work here for Zeda, but he's gonna have to fight against the bowmen of Crazy defensively, and you know, with how many scout ships are out on this map, looks really tough for Zeda to win this.
But these are totally disposable.
The bowmen are just meeting. Oh,
And he keeps raiding.
he keeps the raid up. Wow, man. 35 to 27 Vil count. The timeline, it looks like it was... Oh, he got 2 elephants! Zeda's looking so huge right now with those elephants. He's got Bowman, though. He's got so many Bowman now. Crazy does defensively. I don't know what Zeda can do against this many Bowman.
Just build more Bowman.
Build more Bowman, yeah, but... With what? These elephants? Here we have a Bowman fight at the town center of Crazy. Zeda with the micro. Gonna take down a Bowman and a Vil here. Gonna maybe take down 2 Bowman for this trade.
Oh
Almost.
man, Zeda tried to... Oh, no.
This is looking rough.
I can feel...
The Bowman... Oh, he walled it. He walled it. He fixed the gap. But there's a Bowman coming across the map for Crazy looking to shut down some of these walls. Shut down some of these wood lines, rather. Sorry. Oh, man. This is looking crazy. Timo, thank you for the follow there.
No.
Oh, boy. Sorry, we're very focused on this game right now. It's kind of crazy. Crazy. We're all kind of hoping... I guess, for the Game 5. Everybody always wants a Game 5, but look at the Bowman fight again for Crazy going in his favor. And Zeda's going to be building another range, but here it is. The fish boom is starting on the puddle. Zeda already got a lot of fish out of this. But Crazy's going to be booming up on it. Oh, his woodline's getting raided and there's a hole. You can get in. Oh man, this is huge. Zeda has to respond to this. He's coming forward with 4 Vils. For 4 Bowman, rather. He's gonna get a Vil kill. He's got 5 Bowman here. He's got 2 Bowman on the woodline. This is not over, man.
Crazy's going bronze. This is not over.
There's no way he's going bronze. He's making so many Bowman.
And Zeda's got the +1. Oh, this could be game defining, man.
Yes,
game
+1.
defining.
He's got a large army here. And Crazy's army is a little split up. He's got 4 Bowman coming to reinforce this, though. He just needs to not fight. He's got 3 scout ship as well he could bring to defend this wood line. As it stands, though, several Vils going down here on this wood line. And here come the reinforcements, though, from Crazy. Zeda has to watch out.
Zeda's looking good at the wood line.
He's looking good. But he hasn't noticed that his own wood line has been absolutely devastated by 1 Bowman.
This is not an easy game, man.
24 to 32. This is a low eco game now. Notice the world pop has basically stagnated as Crazy slowly grows. I mean, we're at 84 world pop and we were at 70 just like 10 minutes ago, basically. So the growth has been very slow going as most units on this map are constantly under pressure, constantly dying here. Farm's going up, but I mean, again, there's just a Bowman here from Crazy. Like, he just hasn't dealt with the Bowman in his own town, and they're getting just little chip damage here and there. Look at all of Zeda's Vils are, like, hurt. They're cripples, man. Another 5 Bowman from Zeda coming to this woodline, though, and Crazy still hasn't walled it properly. We still don't see the range upgrade for Crazy. It looks like he's gonna wall up this side of the map, though, and just protect it with Bowman and those scout ships. Look at this. Wait, he clicked on the farm. You seeing that? It's Zeda's town. He's attacking the farm.
I'm really curious because right now Crazy has been getting some fishing boats.
Yeah. I don't think bronze is in the books yet. I think it's certainly more army on the board before he can think about bronzing. Like, look, he's still losing Bowman on the front. I mean, he doesn't even have the chop upgrade. You need the chop upgrade in a map like this.
I just don't know what to say, man.
Zeda built a dock. But I think it's already been spotted by Crazy.
Crazy's leading now with the Bowman.
Yeah, it's because Zeda had to send all of his new Bowmen to defend his town. There have been 2 Bowmen there, killing so many villagers in Zeda's town, and he just hasn't been able to respond to it yet.
Zeda's got a decent sized army, but
It's split, but so is everyone's everywhere. And you know what's about to happen? These berries are about to run out. And that's going to mean an end of production for a while here for Zeda. He's only got a couple farms.
oh man, Crazy's still going big.
Yeah, Crazy Zico has been growing. Yeah, that's the biggest issue here for Zeda. I think it's looking pretty solid here for Crazy, man. As more and more bowmen go down, this Archer War is cleaning up quite nicely here for Crazy. Now there are still vills on the map, but this game is messy, so there's still a chance. I mean, vills are still exposed here for Crazy. He's got a nice army to defend it, but it's not like a winning army yet.
I just don't see how Zeta can turn this out. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either. Yeah, kills. It's been in Zeda's favor for a while, the kill count, but I think that's because Crazy killed so many vills early, and then Zeda's been fighting really well with the bowman, especially with the range, but like another positive fight for Crazy. Another negative loss there for Zeda, as he's now fighting against scout ships, man. He's got 2 scout ships on the map, Zeda does, so not all out of hope here. Look at the bowman, though. Dude, these scout ships are dangerously low. Bowman's gonna get one. And the scout ship's gonna get another, but another scout ship pops out, and that's the sea still under control. Oh, and Zeta just realized he had another ship, but I think it's gonna be too late there. As another range goes down, there was another big fight at the range of Zeta, south of Crazy's base. And now
Crazy
Zeta...
might be hitting bronze anytime now, because
yeah, 4 to 3 vills.
8 to 13 farms working steadily.
Mm-hmm. And
while Zeta just keeps losing villagers.
mm-hmm. That being said, I mean, Crazy has invested a lot into bowmen.
Crazy's gonna be bronze anytime soon now. Anytime. He's got a +1 finally.
That took him a long time. Oh, you know what that tells me? Is you're right. He clicked bronze and then did +1. You know? That's gotta be it. You're right. He must have clicked bronze, and then after, on the way up to bronze, he's doing +1. So it's gotta be just seconds away, right?
Yeah,
He's still building farms. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. There's still time. There's still time. No, there's really not. It's over. This is over. He's on the wood line. It's GG. Damn, there was a chance for the reverse sweep for Zeta there. It looked so good, and then it looked so bad.
Yeah. It was that stupid thing, or the barrack wall that lost it.
That was it. Well, you know, I gotta say it. It's pretty easy to check that, and good players should be in the habit of checking that every time they wall, right? I mean, he could have just jiggled the foundation to the right and left and seen if it was green in 4 slots. I mean, I do that every time I wall, you know? You gotta check that kind of situation. You can't rely on visuals in this game. It's just a fact. Like, the trees are tall. They cover behind them. Like, that's just geometry for how we look at the... Like, it's an isometric view, but we're at an angle, you know? You have to... I don't know. As bad as I feel for Zeta about it, I still consider that Zeta's mistake, you know? At the end of the day, mistake's a mistake. Who won the previous show match? Maccabee, what do you mean? Which show match? Iron Steel and Memo played fantastic games against ACM and Cool. Those were great games.
Bronze is still not happening for either player.
Yeah, but... There it is. Bronze 4,
There it is.
crazy.
GG might be coming right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, he's completely trapped. Like, he's got nothing. And his Vills at 6 o'clock just got spotted. Oh, boy. So he knows where to send all of his bowmen now. And the wall-off was not complete here. So 6 bowmen heading over to Zeda's new encampment. Meanwhile, he's able to get his wall-offs complete, except he's open on the right side. So these bowmen could just push in whenever he wanted. What are the odds that Zeda's close to bronze?
None.
Oh, he's moving his bowman out! Just walking them to their deaths. Oh. Oh. Now Crazy's coming forward with the TC on those berries that Zeda so desperately wanted earlier. You have to hand it to Crazy, though. He's played really well in this game. It was just 4 Axers, but it was enough. I think seeing these TCs in the Wheel Vills, right? Zeda's gotta know, right? Like, we're about to see, like, 4 CA get pumped in the first pump. And what can he do against 4 CA when he's still open?
No, this is over. This is over.
Then why is he playing? Hope? Is it just hope? Here come the CA. GG. Good luck in the next. Good games, though. You gotta say there's a lot of good games here. A lot of good games. Crazy has dethroned Zeda here. That's a big match here, guys. That is a big match here. If you're not familiar with our classiccup.com/standings, you can get a classiccupawe.com, sorry. And you take a look at our standings. I mean, Zeda is ranked 12th, but I mean, KGB Crazy, is he even rated here? Like, I don't think he.
Crazy's a very high level
No.
player.
Yes. This isn't talking about player skill. This is talking about standings, right? Every tournament in this year, in this season, is about the points, so that you can have a better seeding for the championship, right? This is what it's all building up to, as well as the the cash prize at the end of every tournament, right? So I mean, when we look at this, like, it's kind of important to remember that Zeda had a decent. He was rated quite highly in these qualifiers, but doesn't look like he's gonna get too many points, and that's gonna really hurt him here, because a lot of the people, like, I think Zeda was looking at trying to capture, get a little bit higher up there on the leaderboard, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna be for him here. Is there a capture age for age 1 DE? Absolutely not. Ah, you bet I wish. We'd be using it if there was one. But there is not. Oh. Really well played, though, by both players. We had so much belief, man, that it would go the reverse sweep, or at least a game 5,
At least a game 5, yeah. At least a game 5.
So it does suck that he made that mistake and didn't check his walls, man. He just didn't check the walls. It was so close, and he had way more villagers, right? Crazy did a 20 vill axe rush. And Zeda was on like 27, 28 vills at the time. That would have been such a good defensive play, but it just all fell apart. Thank you for all your work, Winston. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, sorry, I got a little bit low energy near the end of the day, but that's what, an 11-hour. Actually, not 11. It's 8 p.m. I started at 8 a.m., so this is 12 hours now of casting. Yikes. But that was really fun, guys. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Gonna quickly check some stuff.